The effect of this is that there is no longer a free and open social media company or site for any American to get on any longer. Because these big companies, Apple, Amazon, Google, they have just destroyed what was likely, Parler is likely a billion-dollar company. Poof, it's gone.
Now, more than ever, we need a YouTube strike, even more so than when I first suggested it exactly 2 weeks ago, when I suggested that on April 1st, April Fool's Day, we have a YouTube strike in which no creators upload any videos on that day, and everybody else just stay away from YouTube. Just drive their traffic way down on April 1st. Now, you just heard Congressman Nunes talking about how Twitter and their pals, monopolistic pals, colluded to destroy the Twitter competitor, Parler. And by the way, it's really bad. I mean, you know, there's no shame on the part of them openly destroying Parler, which should be, you know, countered with antitrust action. But since they own the Democrats, don't think that's going to be happening. Any antitrust action against these social media monopolies. Yeah, now Jack Dorsey, he gloated. He openly, we destroyed Parler, and what the hell are you going to do about it? He mocked it. I wrote a Newsbuster story. You can see a link to it below, in which what happened was Parler was the #1 downloaded app just a few days ago. And then after they conspired to destroy Parler by Google and Apple removing the app, and then Amazon stopping its hosting services for Parler, which ultimately seems to have destroyed it, at least for now. Jack Dorsey uploaded a graphic showing that the #1 app is no longer Parler. It's Signal. You know, that's his way of just gloating and mocking, and on top of that, with his permanent ban on President Donald Trump, and a ban on a lot of other people, we're starting to see some pushback on that. As I see this morning, Twitter has dropped as much as 10% in its stock, but what else can we do? This is what I'm saying now more than ever. What I'm suggesting is that on April 1st, we have that YouTube strike day. You know, pass the word around. We still got, it's over 2 months away. We got now the thing is, if YouTube still doesn't seem to have any reaction to that, oh, by the way, before I go further, the latest big ban on from YouTube is they just banned this over the weekend, apparently, the Steve Bannon War Room. And by the way, if you want to see it, I personally watch it on Pluto. So, yeah, they banned the Steve Bannon War Room. Now, all this, I think, is counterproductive, because guess what? It's like Prohibition. How effective was Prohibition in the 1920s? Guess what? It turned out that consumption of alcohol actually increased. And in fact, before Prohibition, the only women that were in saloons were most likely hookers, prostitutes. But after Prohibition came into effect, just regular women started going to the speakeasies, because there was an allure. When you forbid something, it's like forbidden fruit, it gives it an allure. Well, the new modern censorship prohibition by the social media monopolies is when you ban something, it makes people want to access it even more. So I bet you Steve Bannon's War Room is going to get more people than ever to watch it. But anyway, mark it down on your calendars. Spread the word around. We need this more than ever. A YouTube strike day. If you're a creator, don't upload any videos on April 1st. It's ultimate April Fool's joke, except it's the jokes. It's not so much a joke, but the joke is on YouTube. And also, everybody else, just don't even go on YouTube that day. Just stay away. I know that YouTube has a lot of videos and everything, but you know what? One day. That's all I'm asking is one day. April 1st, April Fool's Day. Let's strike back at the social media monopolies that are engaged in flat-out obscene censorship and antitrust destruction of its free speech competitors. So keep it in mind. YouTube Strike Day. See you later.